Session was crazy. Back explosion. I did 1 round with a 225, 10 reps each exercise. And when I went to 315, I tried to do 10, but you know, the heavier you go, the lighter reps. Beast mode training, muscle confusion. Look it up, muscle confusion.
I was so dumb, I got a GED. I was so dumb when I went to college, they told me, what was your SAT score? I didn't even know you were supposed to take an SAT. I didn't know, I didn't take one, I dropped out of school. I didn't know you were supposed to take no SAT, ACT, I ain't go to no senior prom, no senior trip. I was homeless, I had other things I was dealing with. They said, take a placement test. I was so dumb, I took the test like it was like playing Pac-Man. It had all remedial classes. You know how you're supposed to be 0, 1, 0? All my stuff was 0, 0, 2. I was embarrassed. My girl was like, 'cause we both from Detroit. She got her class. What you get? I'm like, what you get? She's like, well, I've got math, 100 in English, 152. What you got? I'm like, shoot, is it supposed to start with a 1? All your stuff start with a 1. I'm like, unbelievable. I messed up. There's something wrong. All my stuff on zeros. And my life changed the day that somebody told me, yo, E, it don't make a difference. People who are talented are not automatically going to be successful. People who gifted don't mean they automatically set. People who grew up in rich neighborhoods, it don't mean they going to automatically be successful. And I found out that this was my way to success. Average skill. Ken, can we go to the quad and then come back to that? Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken. Carl gone. Ken got to deal with me and my spontaneous behavior, right? So let's be real. Let's be honest. And y'all went to school, got a degree, so I got to pull a little bit of it. I paid a lot of money to go to school, so sometimes I got to do a little bit of it, right? So let's ideally, you right here, phenomenal skill, phenomenal will. That's the ideal person, all right? That's just, you know what I'm saying? That might be like, today we might say LeBron. I might say LeBron came out, he was 18, they told me he was the king. He was gonna be one of the best basketball players. He came out with skill. Now, Michael Jordan, I don't really know. I heard he got kicked off the team or something like that. So he might not have necessarily initially been phenomenally skilled. Oprah Winfrey got fired from her job because they said she couldn't really do that reporting thing well. Einstein, he wasn't really smart. My man wasn't really talking at 4, 5, 6 years old. They was like, you kind of slow. So very few people come out phenomenal skill, phenomenal will. Very few people, right? Very few people, right? What we find though, there's a couple people, you know, a lot of people fall in the category phenomenally skilled, average will. A lot of people. So these are very gifted and talented people, but they just don't have no motivation. These are the people that I get paid for. That's why the NFL called me, because you got kids who have just come out, hoop, but they just don't want to come out and play the game. Look, I ain't gonna say the team, but I feel the spirit. So I went to this one NFL team, was talking to the team, and I was like, you know what? I got it. I get it. I get it. I see why y'all record is the way it is. I get it. I'm here talking to y'all. I said, I get it. Be honest with me. How many of y'all from Pop Warner wanted to come to the NFL and they raised their hand? How many of y'all, when y'all played high school, y'all wanted to, how many of y'all, when y'all was in college, wanted to come to the NFL and they raised their hand? I said, there lies the problem. You made it. You here. You made it. That's why you suck now. That's why you suck, because you made it to the NFL. That was your dream. But if you ask Michael Jordan, you could tell Michael Jordan went on making it to the NBA. You could tell he had a phenomenal will, because he went and won. Mike was one of the only ones that would win a championship. He wouldn't even celebrate the championship before he went, 2, we're going to get this number 2 coming. And then he went 2 and go, 3. Like, camera, look right here, 3. I'm like, Mike, you just won a second. You can't celebrate it. Like, yeah, I know, but 3. We coming with the 3. He retired, came back, won 4, 5. He had this thing about him, this will about him that said, like, it's mine, right? And I told C, like, LeBron might have just got there, right? We'll see next year, right? Exactly where he is. But Michael Jordan never played a game 7. I had so much respect for Mike after I saw this one. I saw, you know, they was going to the wire. It was a couple seconds left. Couldn't nobody, no disrespect to Golden State, no disrespect to Cleveland. I know they want to make this the greatest game ever, but did nobody scoring with 4 minutes left? Like, I ain't trying to take nothing away from nobody. right? And I just think deeply, right? Then everybody, this was one of the best series games, 7 best series. Then nobody scored from 4. They going back and forth. Kyrie barely made a shot, and then nobody scored. You play back Mike old stuff and see if Mike had a problem scoring. You look and see if 4 minutes left on the game and Mike go ice cold with 4 minutes left on the game. As a matter of fact, if you're a student of the game, around 8 minutes or so, they take Mike out for a minute and let Mike rest. And then when 6 minutes was on the clock, Mike was... Let's go. And I'm talking about murdering them. From the time he came in, Mike murdered him and playing D. And posterizing you. Boom. Hold up, move real quick. And I ain't no Michael Jordan fan, but he was great. He had a will out of this world. Once Mike stepped on the court, your problem is some of you are phenomenally skilled. Like C said, you can do multiple things, but the reason why you can't get in the same arena as me is because your will run. Like you got 1 good quarter in you. You got 2 good quarters in you. You got 3 good quarters in you. But once you get to that 4th quarter, once your ball start tripping, you about to start crying. Once life hits you with a punch or 2, you ready to quit. Phenomenally skilled is cute, but it is a phenomenal will that says every time I get knocked down, I will get back up and I will succeed. I will not surrender. Some of you like for real. Some of you like for real. You got that net. You got that net. You ain't got no will. You don't got no heart. You need to get some heart if you're gonna make it in this world. You ever been to the circus before? You see the dude on the wire, he does high wire, he doing this right here. Let me tell you something, my man doing that, like 50,000 feet up, he doing that, and he got a net up under him. I have absolutely no respect for my man. I'm like, give my money back. I'm good, bro, you whack. You whack, like I'm not impressed. You got a net, and you like, I'm like, hey, take the net out. Take the net out. I want to see you all the way up there, no net. I want to see you no net. Like, I'm impressed. If you get from here to here, no net. No net. You get from here to there, I don't even care if it's just a couple feet. If you get from here to there with no net, that's the problem with some of you in the room. You have these nets that you just keep. You know the net is there. You know the net is there and the net is killing you. The net is killing you. I need you to get to the point, no net. That's all will. I'm gonna get from here to here, all will. So then you got the average skill, average real person. They hit. They hit. They just go, hopefully, I don't know what, hope somebody put them up and take care of them for the rest of their life, because they hit. You're gonna have to, for real, you're gonna have, everybody, Eric, how does it feel being an empty nester? I was like, look, bro, I ain't even on that. What you want? I'm on helping them to be successful so they don't have to come back. I don't want to see neither one of them again, and I love them. But I'm enjoying the stress. I'm enjoying not having to fight with people about cleaning up behind themselves. I'm loving it. We don't got to fight. What time my daughter, you just don't want me to date. You don't want me to have no fun. I said, I want you to have, you go now, have as much fun as you like. I just don't want you coming to my house at 1 o'clock in the morning because I'm trying to sleep. And when you go out, I'm nervous. I don't know if you're okay or not. If you out there on your own now, I call you in the morning. Did you make it home last night? Praise God. Matter of fact, let's not even go there because you think I'm trying to suffocate you. Just text me a K or an L, any alphabet. Just let me know you're alive. I'm good. For real, because she's like, oh, you trying to be in my space. I'm not trying to be in your space. You my child, I want to make sure you're safe. So just hit A for me. I just know if you push B, I know you're in trouble. Just give me an A and we good. We don't even got to go there. Are you hearing me? So if you got an average skill and an average will, you in trouble. And I'm trying to tell you the way I did it was average skill, but I got a phenomenal will. I turned the paper in 4 weeks early. She sent it back to me with a whole bunch of red, and I gave it back to her. And she gave me some more red, and I gave it back to her. She told me, you don't really write that well. I don't know if you're going to be able to. I said, boo, where I come from is not about skill. let me tell you something. You will miss a lot of shows fooling with me. Your family will not get a lot of family time. You will check my paper over and over and over and over, and I'm being real. I will not stop turning my paper. You will keep grading my paper. And if I were you, I would help me to make the corrections so that you don't got to keep dealing with me. But if you think it's going down where I'm about to do, I was so dumb. I got a GED. I was so dumb when I went to college. They told me, what was your SAT score? I didn't even know you supposed to take an SAT. I didn't know. I ain't take one. I dropped out of school. I didn't know you supposed to take no SAT, ACT. I ain't go to no senior prom, no senior trip. I was homeless. I had other things I was dealing with. They said, take a placement test. I was so dumb. I took the test like it was like playing Pac-Man. It had all remedial classes. You know how you're supposed to be 0, 1, 0? All my stuff was 0, 0, 2. I was embarrassed. My girl was like, we both from Detroit. She got her class. What you get? I'm like, what you get? She's like, well, I've got math, 100 in English, 152. What you got? I'm like, shoot, is it supposed to start with a 1? All your stuff start with a 1. I'm like, unbelievable. I messed up here. Something wrong. All my stuff on zeros. And my life changed the day that somebody told me, yo, E, it don't make a difference. People who are talented are not automatically going to be successful. People who gifted don't mean they automatically successful. People who grew up in rich neighborhoods, it don't mean they going to automatically be successful. And I found out that this was my way to success. Average skill. Ken, can we go to the quad and then come back to that? Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken. Carl gone. Ken got to deal with BMI's spontaneous behavior, right? So let's be real. Let's be honest. And y'all went to school, got a degree, so I got to pull a little bit of it. I paid a lot of money to go to school, so sometimes I got to do a little bit of it, right? So let's ideally, you right here, phenomenal skill, phenomenal will. That's the ideal person, right? That's just the, you know what I'm saying? That might be like, today we might say LeBron. I might say LeBron came out, he was 18, they told me he was the king. He was going to be one of the best basketball players. He came out with skill. Now, Michael Jordan, I don't really know. I heard he got kicked off the team or something like that. So he might not have necessarily initially been phenomenally skilled. Oprah Winfrey got fired from her job because they said she couldn't really do that reporting thing well. Einstein, he wasn't really smart. My man wasn't really talking that